Hi, Mark Gill here with Egg-Tastic. You're gonna love the way this little pot of gold makes delicious scrambled eggs without the fuss. It's easy. Just crack, mix, and microwave. Wow, in only 1 minute, fluffy scrambled eggs cooked to perfection. Try adding bacon, cheddar, and chives for this restaurant-style scramble. Toss in ham, peppers, and onions, and out comes a mile-high Western breakfast. The ceramic surface is non-stick. No need for oil or butter, so it's healthier for you.
Hello Knights, and welcome to another episode of Consumer Reports. I'm Consumer Fox, and today we'll be assisted by Sonic Blue. Consumer, can we do this another time? I'm really hungry. Oh, don't worry about that. You'll want to do this. I will. Why? Because what we're eating today is a food product. Isn't that nice? Well, let's get on with it because I'm hungry. Oh yes, me too. Today we're going to be reviewing the Egg-Tastic. See? It's a food product. So you do very happy to eat that? Well, I do like eggs. Oh good, then you'll love this. Alright, let's get to an unboxing, shall we? Egg-Tastic Ceramic Microwave Egg Cooker. Oh yes, did I mention that once before? No, you didn't. Oh, well, forgive me. I did not use the proper name. Well, whatever. The fact of the matter is we're hungry, we want food, and according to this product, you should be able to create delicious egg dishes in less than a minute. So when you get your Egg-Tastic, it's going to come in some styrofoam blocks like this. So what you're going to need to do is remove them ever so carefully, because we don't want styrofoam in our food.
Yeah, make sure you wash it off too. Then.
Yes, we are going to rinse off our new product, because as you can see, you're going to see lots and lots of styrofoam pieces in this product and on the lid. Remove label before use. Stop! Reference instruction manual for cooking times, better use. Reference instruction manual for cooking times, better use. What does that mean anyway? Is that a bad translation?
Probably
anyway,
China.
You open up the Egg-Tastic and you get these instrucciones. Instructions on how to... Oh, and a little tip, a little quick card to note cooking times for each egg. So, let me knock some of this excess styrofoam down. And one of the sheets of paper is, it looks like a Consumer Rights and Arbitration Agreement. Basically, the fine print. Ah yes, here are the instructions. Let's open this up, and you'll notice it is on one sheet of paper. According to this, crack up to 4 eggs and mix together with fork or whisk in the Egg-Tastic egg cooker. Optional, add ingredients to the eggs. Place lid on the Egg-Tastic and put the Egg-Tastic egg cooker into the microwave. Cook the eggs according to the table below. If additional ingredients were used, more time may be needed. Remove from microwave using oven mitts or pot holders and enjoy your eggs. That sounds like a delicious idea to me. According to the cooking time, 1 egg, and it gives you the wattage and how many seconds per wattage that you're going to need. Like approximately 45 to 59 seconds will cook 1 egg. But we're going to be cooking 2 eggs because I'm a 2-egg guy. And actually I'm a 4-egg guy, but we'll just go 2 for the sake of this demonstration. And we will be needing to cook it for at least 1 minute and 10 seconds. And that's on a 1250 watts. So always best to note the wattage of your microwave before you start using this product. So
ours is?
And ours is a high wattage. So we are going to cook it for 1 minute and 10 seconds plus 20 seconds. So I guess 1 minute and 10, then let it rest for a little bit, and then cook it for an extra 20 seconds. So let's go ahead and make the necessary precautions of removing this label that they have ever so stressed that we remove. And we're going to rinse all of this off. Make sure that it is completely rinsed out before starting to use it for the first time, because we don't want styrofoam in our egg omelets.
No.
That does not sound too tasty. Now, the first thing I noticed was grabbing the lid of the Egg-Tastic egg cooker is that
It's got some.
The lid is rubberized for a better grip, and a rubberized bottom too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, it feels quite nice to the force. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, at least you won't be dropping and breaking this one. He says I dropped it anyway, right? Well, did I say that? I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't. No, I didn't say that. Okay, so what do you say we start with, I got some ingredients here from leftovers that we had burritos the other night. And as you can see, you got some taco meat in there, you got some tomatoes. Oh, you say tomato, I say tomato. Isn't that funny, the way the world works?
I suppose.
So anyhow, we're going to save that to the side, and we're going to test out this product. Got a couple of eggs here, so we're just going to crack a couple of them in to the Egg-Tastic egg cooker. And we're going to whip them with a fork. Okay, there's 2 eggs in the Egg-Tastic egg cooker. Next, we need a fork. We'll use this one.
Okay.
So, we are going to beat these eggs until they come out crying. Please don't beat me anymore, please! Please, oh, you're so cruel! Don't beat me anymore, please! I'll be good! I'll be good next time, I promise! They all say that, and they all get beaten.
Wow.
Okay, that
was like psychotic.
is a well-beaten couple of eggs.
Sounds like I was watching Misery.
That was a good movie.
I know, I want to watch it again then.
Okay, next we're going to add some ingredients. Alright, now we got a good load of our ingredients going in. And last and not foremost, definitely not least, we're going to need some cheese. I got sharp cheddar for the job. Because what is an egg omelet, especially loaded with leftover taco meat and tomatoes, without a whole glop of cheese on the top of it? Alright, cheese is going in. Need more cheese than that. That's like an insult. You don't have enough cheese in your omelet? That's an insult. In some countries, they might even shoot you. Alright, that looks like there's plenty of cheese in this particular omelet. So, let's cover her up, place it into the microwave, and in about 1 minute and 10 seconds plus 20, we'll just put it in for 1 minute and then 30. How about that? Kind of evens it out a bit, doesn't it? I'm watching the timer. Believe me, I'm about as hungry as everybody else is here. I haven't had me breakfast yet. Is it almost done? Almost done! It's almost done! 2, 1, bingo! Open the door. I will get it. Ooh, ooh. That is hot, so like the instructions say, handle it with a pot holder, but I'm used to holding hot items. Let's take a gander at it and see so far. Now that doesn't look too half bad. No, it looks quite nice. What has it done? Well, let's take a fork to it and test it. Oh, it's still runny down there, so you will need the extra time that it would take to fully cook this egg. Okay, open the microwave. And we're going to put it back in for another 30 seconds. All this waiting, I don't know how long I can contain myself. Oh, I do hope this is a dandy product because I'd hate to see anything bad dealing with eggs because I love eggs. And any faster way to cook eggs is okay by me. Well, you said that. When you said it, you said a mouthful. Yay, which leaves more room for the food. 4, 3, 2, 1, bingo! Alright, let's get inside and check this out. Yeah, you might want to get a pot holder. Got one right here. So, using a pot holder, and you're still going to touch it anyway. Maybe I should use an oven mitt instead because,
take
wow,
the top
this is
off,
going
maybe.
to be... Yeah, I'll take the top off. And then I can probably grab it from there. No? Yeah, okay. There we go. And now, giving it the extra 30 seconds, we'll see that there's still some underneath. It didn't cook all the way, did it? Well, almost. It's almost fully cooked. Almost. So, let's go ahead and give it an extra, because there is quite a lot of ingredient in there anyway. Yeah. You gotta account for that, don't you? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it back into the microwave. Carefully place it back into the microwave without singeing or burning fingers. That would not be good, no, wouldn't it? Alright, so let's put it in for an extra 15 seconds. Now, let's make it 20 just to be on the safe side, because you can't really overcook eggs in that thing, I don't think. I don't know about that. Remember what happened to that one stone wave cooker? Oh yeah, well that's because I had too much water in it. Oh, too much water. That will do it. Boy, after adding extra time here, it should cook the egg fully. And there it is. So I'm going to remove the lid once again, bring this back out again, and seeing if giving it an extra 20 seconds helped it along. Yeah, it's like expanding. It is expanding, isn't it? Look at this. Is it cooked? It is cooked all the way through. Yippee! I can't wait to bite in. Alright, now what we're going to do is they say that once this thing cools off, you can actually eat from it. But rather than that, I want to get out a plate and show everybody what the finished result looks like. Yes, I might have to kind of juggle this. This is the only drawback to this product that I'm seeing so far, is the fact that getting it out of there is going to be a pain if you can't handle it. So I'm going to put this away and go for an oven mitt, because I'll get better grip that way. So if you have one of these, it is almost essential in the kitchen to have one of those. So being very, very careful, I'm going to try to grab it as best as I can, but the problem is you have to grab it from underneath in order to okay, let's see if we can dump that out on there, and there we go. It's an upside down cheese omelet. Okay. Now, let's see how it tastes. Like I said, there is a lot of product in here, so it's no wonder why it took that extra time to cook. Oh! You never want to let this sit for a few minutes before you start eating it. But so far, it looks like this product does in fact work. And it says exactly what it says it can do. Now that is not bad for a quick omelet. Not a very hot omelet too. Alright, now we tested out the product to make sure that it does in fact cook eggs, and it's very hot to handle, so you definitely need a little more technique in order to pick it up. But let's see how well it cleans. Well, you can't really rinse it out, of course, but like I said, you have to find something to scrape it off. That'll work. Basically just taking a fork to get down in there, scrape off any excess egg, and just a quick swipe of a wool scouring pad or a sponge should be able to clean this without too much pressure. Now it's wide enough where you can put your hand in it and scrub it out. Now that's a good thing. And looks like you're ready to go again. So cleanup isn't too bad. So we're going to dry this off and try it again with another egg, because I'm sure my cameraman would love to have some too. So we are going to prepare another one. Back to the eggs we go. Here's one. Crack that egg open. Not the shell. There. Got a little frozen there, but that's okay. It'll mix right in. That's just ice.
My gosh.
These eggs to beat. Now, I will have to admit, beating the eggs in here, you can beat them really vigorously, and you don't have to run the risk of your eggs running out and getting all over the place and splattering all over the place either. You can be as vigorous as you want to be with these eggs. Beat the living snot out of them if you have to. Since one of the yolks is frozen, it had to be broken up. But once it gets unfrozen, it'll handle just like a regular egg and should now have been beaten. So there you have it. 2 beautifully beaten eggs. And now we're going to add some of this ingredient.
Add lots, please. Add lots, please.
Lots, just like mine?
Maybe a little more.
More.
Yeah, I'm hungry as heck.
Alright. There's that. And now the chives. Because you cannot have an omelet without lots and lots of chives. So let's add the cheese. Adding the cheese. Alright. Into the microwave for 1 minute and 10 seconds. And this time we're going to cook it right by putting it in for an additional 20 instead of an additional 30. Alright. Now it's probably best to let this air out for a little bit. So let it air out for about 20 seconds and then cook it the additional 20 seconds. That way it'll ensure that this thing won't be terribly too hot to handle, but chances are it will be. Okay, next we let it sit for about 20 seconds, so we're going to put it in for another additional 20. And then we'll check it and see how far along we are, and that'll determine how long more to leave it in. Okay, now instead of using this, I'm going to use 2 oven mitts. And that way, one on either side, and I can grip it with both hands, and hey, there we go. That's what I think you're supposed to do. We're going to just poke at it, and yes, it is still runny, so we are going to probably need an extra 20 seconds. Actually, another 30 seconds, because there is a lot more ingredient in yours than mine, so we're going to need 30 seconds. And we'll just hit that button there. So, if you are planning on getting the Egg-Tastic egg cooker, plan on using 2 oven mitts, or 2 oven pot holders. Yeah, you definitely can't use it with one. That is a challenge, because its shape, its size, you can barely pick it up with one hand, so you're going to need both hands to pick it up. Check the results, and oh, look at that sizzle. Look at that. Look at the bubble and sizzle. Nope, a little bit more. Needs a little more. So we'll just pop it back for another 15. Because there's just a little bit of runniness on the bottom of it, so 15 seconds should take care of that. Once again, pull this out. See how far along we are. And it looks like we're done. That was just what we needed, 15 more seconds. I'm going to try to take this, now juggle it into this hand using the pot holder. And I'm going to take this fork and kind of ease it out of its encasement. And hopefully we can get it all intact, but look at the size of that thing. That turned fluffy. See if we can get it to... Yow! Okay, 1 second. Now that it's kind of free, I'm gonna... There we go. Alright. Oh! Where'd you come up from? Alright, well the rubber thingy came off. I don't know if that's a manufacturer's flaw or if it's supposed to separate like that, but this thing is so hot that you don't want to take a chance in actually picking it up and placing it back on without the aid of your oven mitts. So let's see if that worked. And it did. Alright, put this back over here. Let it cool off for a bit. Take this, and that's the result of a cooked egg omelet inside an Egg-Tastic egg cooker. So, there we have it. And this looks very scrumptious, and you can put it in a sandwich. You can eat it straight as is, and I'm pretty sure the cameraman is going to do just that, so I will pass this off to him. Shall we test out how to poach an egg? Holy Moses, you're right. We tested out to see how well this Egg-Tastic cooker can make an omelet. Now we're going to show you how well it poaches an egg. That's right, so apparently you can poach eggs in this thing, and we're going to test out to see how fast you can poach one egg inside an Egg-Tastic egg cooker. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, I'll get to it. You rest over there. Can do. Apparently the Egg-Tastic does not include instructions inside the box. You have to go online, and then you have to download recipes. So, what if you don't know that? What if you need it right in front of you, but you can't get to a computer? According to the instructions, you have to use, in order to poach an egg, a 1/3 cup of water, and a teaspoon of vinegar. Alright, so to poach an egg you use vinegar and water, which I've never used vinegar to poach an egg before, but I don't know, we might be on the brink of a new discovery of a new way to poach eggs. Then you will grab 1 egg and pop it right into the mixture. Then you place it into the microwave and you cook it for 45 seconds. And away we go. And 45 seconds later, we should have a perfectly poached egg. I don't know if it makes it easier or any more delicious because we're actually adding vinegar to this.
Sounds gross.
And I've never added vinegar to a poached egg before. It's always done with water and eggs. But if this makes it taste better and is a lot easier, then I think we might be on a breakthrough of a new way to poach eggs. Otherwise, stick to the stone wave cooker and cook it for 20 seconds, plus waiting for 10 seconds and cooking for another 20 seconds using a 1/4 teaspoon of water. And that's all you need. Let's remove the lid, and I'll use the same plate as I used before. Then we're going to carefully remove our poached egg, and look at that. Look at that poached egg. There it is. Now there's a strong smell of vinegar, but this is what the website suggested, so I'm going to believe it. So here we go, poached egg. Let's see how well this tastes. Ooh, that's hot. Watch out, that's hot. Okay, surprisingly enough, I don't taste any vinegar. No, you smell the vinegar when you first pull the egg out, but it's definitely not in the taste. So I'm thinking that the vinegar may help to give it a better sheen. I don't know. May also help it to coagulate faster too with the yolk. I don't know.
Maybe.
I ate the whole thing, so that should tell you something about this poached egg. And next comes the cleanup. We're clean. Actually, it's best to rinse it. Like any product, best to rinse and rinse off the lid a bit. And there we go. And to poach an egg, it comes out really clean. Well, it looks like that is a dandy product. What is mine? Well, maybe you don't deserve one right now. Perish the thought. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make you one after we're done with the video. Well, that's true, it is my video, isn't it? Yes, it is your video. How nice of you to notice. We do the rating system as follows. We like to give 5 points right off the bat for any product that we review. And for every good point, we like to put 1 point on. Well, we like to take 1 bad point off, and then we'll put 1 good point on. So we'll be able to determine first that way. So what we'll do is we'll go over the bad points first. So let's have 5 points on the board. There they are. Oh, look, beautiful eggs. Oh yeah, look at them. All right. So, any cons? Well, first con is it gets incredibly hot to handle, so that's 1 point away. Well, of course, you're pulling it out of the microwave. Well, even the stone cooker wasn't too hot to handle. True. And that gets hotter than any other egg cooker I've ever handled. So it does get insanely hot. So that's 1 point gone. 1 point gone. The size of it is very difficult to grip and juggle with just one hand. So yeah, if you're one-handed, you're probably not going to enjoy this product. No, you're not. So that's another point gone because of its immense size and shape. I should say its width. The size is great. The size, let's focus on the size. All right. The size, you can make 4 eggs at a time. That you cannot do with a stone cooker, so that's 1 point put back. Yay, so now we're back up to 4. Yes, we're back up to 4 points now. Another good point is that, let's see, well, it cooks any egg dish in very quick amount of time, so that's another point coming back. So we're back up to 5. Perfect score again. Now another con. Another con. The rubber stopper at the bottom fell off way too easily. So if you're trying to juggle a very hot ceramic egg cooker, then you're going to have to stop, put it down, go over, pick it up, put it back on, and if the thing is still hot, it's going to be very difficult to handle so that you can put it back on in the first place. So there's another point gone. We're back down to 4. Yeah, we're back down to 4. The pro to this is that it has a nice rubberized handle and does not get too hot. So put another point back on. Put another point back on. And what is our score now? 4 or 5? I lost count. We're back up to 5. Oh, really? Yeah, we're back to a perfect score again. But I'd say another con of this. No, not another one. I really want to get this on a perfect score. Well, we really can't right now because, well, we're pointing out all the good flaws. Now I have to point out a few of the bad ones. And unfortunately, it's going to send our perfect score down to at least a 4. So the only other thing about this cooker is, in comparison to like other cookers that we've tested, you are very limited into the recipes that you can make. With a stone wave cooker, you can make lots of other things. You can make molten lava cake. You can make molten lava cake. You know, the chocolate molten cake thing? Oh, those. Yeah. Those are good. And they don't have any instructions on how to make that, nor can you saute an onion in those things like you can the stone wave. Oh, yeah, this is a flaw, isn't it? Well, not a major flaw. So we'll just take a half a point off of that for limitation of recipes. So bye-bye half an egg. I hardly knew you. So anyway, we are now down to 4.5. 4.5? Yeah, 4.5. And we'll also, this is a design flaw, but the handle could be a bit bigger for gripability. Oh yeah, it is quite small, isn't it? It is very small, and you could run the risk of burning your fingertips on it, so let's take another half a point off of that and we'll be down to 4. So 4 out of 5 eggs. Is there any more? We're down to a score of 4. Do we have any more flaws? Well, one other thing I can mention, which will take it down to a 3. Yes, a 3. You have to download the recipe guide online. That means that you have to print out a PDF file, which usually means that you'll have to be keeping printed pages in your kitchen instead of having a nice little booklet to refer to in the box. So the makers of this thing got a little lazy. You could say that. Now, I can understand different ways to make your omelets, different suggestions. I can understand that, but poaching an egg should be on the instructions that comes in the box. Yeah, you'd think it does, but it doesn't. All it shows you is just a cook time and according to the wattage of your microwave and however many eggs you want to cook. That's all they give you. Oh, I should say that that's definitely 1 point off. Yeah, so let's take a point off of that, and now we're down to 3 out of 5. So we at the old Pawpets Studios give the Egg-Tastic egg cooker a 3 out of 5 stars. Now, 3 out of 5 isn't too bad of a score. It does work. And you can make some really nice fluffy eggs, and all within minutes. The only problem is, those things are going to be hot when you pull them out of the microwave, so you definitely got to watch out in how you handle them and how you pull the lid off too. Oh yeah, you can do it on your fingers real easily. Exactly. And that's not a very big handle of which to grip. but it does have a rubberized grip, so you won't drop it or you won't run the risk of dropping it and breaking it. Well, that's a good thing. But they could also give you a little bit of an extra handle to work with. I mean, sometimes adult fingers are a lot bigger than those of little children. And I know that a lot of adults are going to need to use this as well as children, because I'm not going to lie, it is kind of fun to make the eggs inside the Egg-Tastic egg cooker. But as far as poaching an egg goes, I think I'll stick to the stone wave cooker. It cooks them a lot faster, and it's very impressive with your results. So next time you make eggs Benedict, let me know. Why, do you want some? Well, I want anything. I'm bloody hungry. Well, I guess then we should close the consumer report, because Consumer Fox is a bit on the hungry side, and I wouldn't mind another fluffy egg omelet either. Well, you know, like two of them. As for this product, it does in fact work. Another tip that they give you too is you definitely don't want to fill all of your ingredients, your combined ingredients, past the fill line, which is halfway inside the Egg-Tastic egg cooker. There is a fill line. Don't exceed the fill line. So we got that. Yeah, that's understandable. You don't want to fill it too much, because then you'll be here cooking it all day. Exactly. And you don't want that. You want a nice big fluffy omelet, and it'll have loads of flavor with the ingredients you put in, I'm sure. But as far as we're concerned here at the old Pawpets studio, we are kind of impressed with this product. Unfortunately, because of the heat and because it gets very hot, I just don't like the handleability. Well, it does come out of the hot place. Yeah, but it feels like it comes right out of the oven, so if you handle it the wrong way, you could run the risk of burning your fingertips, even though you know exactly what you're doing. Well, I guess that could be a little problem. Yeah, but it's a minor one. Enough to knock our score down to 3. Yeah, at least it's not down to 2 or 1 like that quesadilla maker that we had. Oh, don't remind me about that. Yeah, that was not a very fun product. No, it wasn't. This one was actually kind of fun to make eggs in. I was really impressed with it. Yeah, I am too. So, I guess you would say that we at the Pawpet Show do endorse this product. And if you're interested in checking it out, there's no harm done. Take yourself an Egg-Tastic egg cooker in your grocery shop. And hopefully everybody can make some really decent recipes from it, and all with the trick of the microwave and knowing exactly how much ingredients to put into your omelets and how long to cook it for, and you can't go wrong. Yeah, just watch how you handle it. Yeah, you definitely don't want to burn your fingers. So from all of us here at the old Pawpets Studios, this is Consumer Fox, and this is Sonic Glue, and wait a minute, we got those names backwards. Oh no, it was intentional. We're introducing each other. Well then, okay, I'll introduce you. This is Consumer Fox, and this is Sonic Glue, and we will join you next time for the next Consumer Report. I was going to say that. Oh, don't worry, I said it for you. See, we're always finishing each other's food sentences. Oh, that too. So, see you next time. Yeah, bye.